Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to get inspired of this Anastasia new palette. Super cute. So I thought, the Sunkissed Profusion will spice it up a little with it seems like similar colors. I'll open up the case. It's not like actually a dupe or like I like the color story of the Anastasia, but to spice it up, I have this Sunkissed palette. I think this is more spicier, I feel. That's how I feel about it. So yeah, I just want to play my collection. I finally got this back from up north. My mom brought it back and I was like, I've been missing this palette. So if you go on like Profusion or Walmart, it's called Sunkissed. The back picture looks very beautiful as well. So yeah, I'll be playing with this palette. They're like 13 something, 14, to say 14 or 15. If you have $15, you can afford this. Okay, I already primed my eyes, but I like to put a base down where it is right in front of me. So yeah, just gonna do an eye look today, just nothing special. Just, went up north, trying to figure out this eye movie, what's wrong with it. And trying to figure out that, and I guess you just have to pick on one thing at a time now. So annoying. So annoying how they change up the apps and it's like confusing. Even more confusing than it was before, but you're getting used to the old update and now the new update just ruins everything. So yeah, that I still am learning with iMovie. I'm just slow. Like I feel like editing my videos is just, I don't have time for that. I clean too much and then I do errands like almost every day. And then now this week I have no one in the house but me, and I want to get my inventory for the half of the year inventory update. And that is just like bugging me because I'm like, how should I do it? I'm trying to take suggestions and it's hard. In editing, I don't want to edit or figure that out because it's just too hard for me. I'm old for editing. I'm still like, what? So no editing whatsoever. I just want to clean. Probably separate videos on everything. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. I definitely want to do palettes first because that's like most interesting. And if you've seen the summer palettes, oh my gosh. I took all my summer palettes out, right? And I still have like a lot of palettes still left. I'm like, and I am trying not to buy anything, and then I end up buying something. And I'm trying to buy like the palettes from BH as much as I can, find them. And then if I like, if I like the palettes, I'm definitely going to get it because, you can't find it anywhere else. The BHs are just going to be disappearing, and then somehow they're bringing out new palettes, and I definitely want to see the color stories, and hopefully, it's not going to be boring. It's going to be colorful and, colors to neutrals and, mixed with a bunch of colors. And that's what everybody likes, like a variety. And that's what I like. And I love BH, and the formula is mostly incredible. I love it. So yeah. So I just to hit the base. 5 minutes of doing the base. But I've been talking. And let's see where I want to go with this. So the Anastasia palette is really pretty. And I love the green. So I'm glad this has like good greens. It has a periwinkle color instead of a purple. That's fine. It's like, good. Then it has like a bunch of these profusions. The bigger pans have a lot of the shimmer oranges. And I love that about profusion. Like some things they duplicate in other palettes. So I like the color story. I want the marigold. I think that is pretty. I don't know what color to wear next. Definitely. I always put in pink, so I'm probably gonna start in with this pink right here. Just to start an eye look. Sometimes I'll mix that up, but usually I just start with pink if I don't know what I'm gonna do. So this was up north in the freezing cold. Everything was shut off, so hopefully these perform like it used to in the cold, and it's been there for a year. Now that it's warming up north, it is humid up north. I was in Sholo, and it's more humid up there than down here. Like there's no humidity, but it feels like a blow dryer is nonstop hitting you. The sun just, heats up Arizona. So it is performing really good still. At first it stunk, but I don't smell the palette as much anymore now that it cooled down. So when I first got it, I was like, oh no, did it go bad? But I don't smell it now, so I'm not too worried about it. So yeah, I'm gonna try to use less of the iMovie and just like upload and not try to edit or anything. Just because they updated it stupid. And I'm like, okay, it's not worth my time. So yeah, I am just relaxing and trying to figure out my situation on my inventory. That's about it. That's what I'm going to work on this week. Man, I just got done eating taquitos and soda. So I'm going to have the burps. So I like that yellow, but I'm like, I don't know what. See, that yellow is calling my name, but I'm going to probably use it in the inner corner or something. You know what? I'll just blend it in with the pink and see how that goes. So I want to use that yellow. So, yeah, nothing much really going on with me now that I'm back home. I just spent like a night in Sholo. Seeing how that is, there's like nothing fun there. It's kind of boring. But I went shopping at Ross. They had a Ross there, which is nice. And then like little stores. Middle of nowhere, I feel. They say Maricopa is middle of nowhere, or like Hidden Valley, that's like Maricopa too. They're like, where is Hidden Valley? I'm like, it's just Maricopa. You just go past Maricopa into Hidden Valley. So it's fun trying to explain people where Hidden Valley is. But yeah, now that I live in town, I'm like, I'm just in Maricopa in town. They're still like, what's Maricopa. I'm like, it's in Arizona. It's a small town, but it's growing to be like a big city. I've been here since, well, 2004, so it grew a lot, and now that apartments are now coming here, they're overpacking apartments now next to a Walmart, and I'm like, that's a bad idea. But yeah, Charlotte has like nothing, but it has like stores all in the strip. You could just walk to store to store to store, but it's like not interesting stores. So I was like, it's cool that I could just walk and, you know, shop, but there was nothing that I would shop for in those stores. I'm gonna go in with, oh, I do like this. I was like, which green or like a reddish purpley tone pink? I might go with the pink side. It's really pretty. So yeah, just seeing what it's like up north. It is cooler at night, but I don't think I went outside at night, so I didn't really enjoy the nighttime. I definitely want to go back. And explore a little more, like into the park areas. This is more rural there. So I definitely, you know, more wildlife is there, more like valley and pretty. But I wish it was more greener. Me and John were like, yeah, I do wish it was greener. But, you know, I was taking a lot of pictures on the way there, so it's like a lot of mountains and red mountains on the way up there. There was like, but I wish it was more greener because you're up north, you would think. But it's more humid, I feel, up there. I do not miss the humidity. No. But it was fun to get out of the house. I was like dreading staying home. Like, it's so boring. I just want to, and I'm trying to read more of my horoscope, and I'm like, that's totally me. Like, I feel like I need to go out, and I'm more of a traveler. I try to make plans as much as I can, and what, you know, if anyone's free to make plans with. Like, I try to make my weeks scheduled with packed full of fun and staying out of the house. Like, I'm just not the one to stay home a lot. And people are like, I wish I could just stay home and be like, I'm like, no, I try to make plans. I try to go out with friends, and I'm just not the one to stay home. I like to go out. So that's me. I don't know if I'm liking this look so far. Like, it's pretty, but I want something more. It's like I've done this look before, you know? Ready to explore a different color kind of look. So I think I want to go in with this blue right here and maybe darken it up the outer. And with this palette, it has more options. You know? Let's see if that works. It's probably going to be muddy now. But it has good pigmentation. It should blend in really well, right? Let's see. But yeah, I'm just like, what's our next plan? Vacation. already, you know? I'm a Sagittarius, and I'm just like, okay, what's the next vacation? I'm ready to go again. But I need to take care of my girls for a week. This inventory, I do like making videos, but again, iMovie was being a little work. So I was like, and then my internet, I was using Wi-Fi, then data. So that's why 3 videos popped up so recently, like, because it just did not work. And then I had good Wi-Fi and good data, but just the video parts did not want to upload. And I was like, what the heck? Like, everything else is working perfectly fine, and then this is happening, you know? So I got a little frustrated right there, and that wasn't fun. And then, but it's good to be home. I did miss my girls. Every time, like, at night, you know, that I know I'm not coming home, I do miss my girls, like, a lot. And I wish they can travel with me. But that can't happen. Like, I want to get a kitten, just a fresh kitten, and take it out for walks. And so, you know, the kitten will get used to going on walks and stuff. So that's what my next goal is when I get a new pet. That's what's gonna happen. They're gonna travel with me. They're gonna have fun, okay? So next I am thinking that blue's pretty, but should I stick with the blue? It's hard because I do want to play with the greens, but I was like, that blue that I haven't dug into yet, oh, I think I did once. I only played with this palette like 2, 3 times. So that's pretty sad. What to do next? There's so many options. That's why nobody buys big palettes. So it's like, what to wear next? If I stick with the blue, then I might use the periwinkle color, which is pretty. But I kind of need to top it with something, right? Because I'm always, yeah, I can top it with the shimmer. If I stick with the blue, or if I go with green, I want to dig into that green and then play with any of those greens. I think I want to go with that route, is the green. So I'm going to go in with this green right here, like a foresty green, and see how that goes. Everybody's like into shimmers now, like in the outer portions, I feel. So I'm just gonna mix that in, and then a little bit of green. Mix it in with the blue a little, and have that green. Kind of trying to make my own duochrome type of vibe. That's what I've been doing, like in the lower. I try to make like almost like a duochrome mixture, but it's already like, you don't have to shift it to have that color. It's very pretty. And duochromes and multi-chromes are in right now. So to have that like shifty type of vibes are really in. And very pretty. Like, I was gonna get the ND, I don't know what that brand is called, but it has like a shifty, like, but the liquid shadows I'm not into. Oh, Dave & Buster's, I went there recently. That was fun. I don't know if I like told you. Told you, but Dave & Buster's, I went and I really did have a good time. So I'm going to go in with this, since I'm going to pop a green. Whenever I think I'm going to do like a color underneath, I want to pick if I have a color, like primer, or like a regular primer if I don't have that color to put a matte under above it. So since I'm gonna play with green, I am gonna go in with green. Even though it's shimmer, it doesn't matter because I'm gonna put shimmer on it. It's very pretty. So I highly recommend these sticks for like a primer. You just gotta know, I wanna buy more sticks. Once these are gone, because probably like 3 is a good amount to have at a time, and these are really colored. So, I probably want to get color and neutral next time. But these were from the Powerpuff Girls, and I wanted to try them out, and I do wear these more than the Jelly Much, because the Jelly Much I haven't worn, and one's in my project pants, so I'm like, what the heck, I should be wearing it. Totally like got off my eye, but that's fine. I can reapply it. So yeah, that's how it's going with me. Like, I'm trying to get out there more. I've been bowling a lot more. I finally beat my friend at bowling, but I just need to keep it up and make it as a routine, because if I keep it up, but the sucky part is you want to drink when you go out with your friends and bowl. But I've been getting sick lately after drinking, so I can't drink anymore. I need to listen to my body this time, because I've been getting too sick that I don't know where it's gonna come out from, but it hasn't came out. It's just been bottled up in my stomach, and that's not good. I'm gonna go in with this green right here, that one right there. So I need to listen to my body even more and not drink anymore, because I'm scared, because I've been thinking like maybe I have alcohol poisoning. So yeah, I'm not gonna drink anymore. I'm just gonna, try to have fun and bowl. But when I do drink, I bowl better. So, and that's sucky. Because the last time I bowled, I wasn't hitting gutters like only a few times. And I usually hit gutters a lot. But this time I was like, yeah, I have to be done for now. Forever, because I'm just, even though it's fun, you want to hang out with friends, but why do it all the time, But now that's catching up to me, I need to stop. I wasn't going to talk about that, but that's how, my body's reacting. So I gotta be careful. I gotta listen to my body more. Even with like acid reflux, I still don't want to listen to my body when it comes to my acid, because I want to eat whatever I want to eat, and that is hurting me as well. I'm like, well, what do I eat? Because everything I eat just hurts. Or I drink something and it hurts. Like lately I've been just craving soda all the time, and that acts up with my acid too. So I'm like, what do I do? What's gonna satisfy me, It's hard. It really is the hardest. I think I want to brighten that up a little, but the only thing was this yellow that's a little brighter. Probably this goldish color to put on top. Like a goldish green. So yeah, I'm I'm still loving, usually I have to put the shimmers with my fingers, but that's actually pretty good. Okay. We got it. Profusion is a really good brand. I really like it. Especially these 35 pans. Even though there's a little struggle trying to figure out an eye look, I just like every eye look that I've come up with these palettes. So yeah. I might top it with this. There's only 3 pressed glitters. I'm not a really big fan of pressed glitters anymore, but if it's in there and I feel like I want to play with it, I just stamp it on. That's pretty. Like the last time I was trying to get this off, I think one went in my eye or something, but it really hurt. But, it is pretty. Sometimes I'll wear it, but I'm trying to buy palettes without pressed glitter so I don't have too much, and I have quite a bit in my palettes, so I want to like lay off buying any more palettes with glitters, because that's not in. Duochromes, multi-chromes are in right now, not pressed glitters. So I think that's pretty, but it is messy on your face. It's pretty though. It's pretty. So I'm gonna go in with the inner portion. I always stick something in to make it stay. This is good for like a primer too. Even though I do wear like these don't work good in my waterline. So what I do is sometimes use these ones, like the gel, looks like that, into like make it as a primer as well. Like I use like anything with primer, like even a pencil, an eye pencil. They all work for me, so you can test that out and see if it works out for you. But these can work good as primers, even don't necessarily, well, kinda, I can probably lay off buying any more glitter primers and just use the color sticks. But the color sticks are a little bit more than the primers, I would say, because this is like from eBay. But it depends on what you're buying anymore, because prices are going up. So you gotta be like mindful of how much things are going now. So yeah. That you really have to think anymore to buy things. Even eBay is going up. Like I keep looking at their BH for sale on anybody selling their BH palettes, and they're getting a little pricey. I was thinking about this orange, but then now I'm thinking about like this periwinkle. Maybe topping it with this one. Yeah, I'm gonna do the periwinkle color. So yeah, I've been looking on Amazon for multi-chrome. I see like 2 for like $13. But you gotta look at their stars too, so. And I've seen the stars for like a certain kind. I don't know what the name of it is. And so I'm just gonna look there. John is gonna pick up dinner for me today, Chinese, from my favorite restaurant. So I'm excited. I get my egg drop soup. He's like, how about Panda? I'm like, no. Are you going to be working today? He's like, yes. Then pick me up, because he's in a different town than me. So I'm like, I really like my restaurant, because he barely buys what I like. And it's the restaurant. And I'm like, it's pretty much the same amount, probably like $10 more. But I'm like, everything is going up, even my restaurant, with smaller portions. I'm like, it's what? Sad. But yeah. I kind of want to go in with my Project Pan, but I feel like they're doing so good that I just want to play, because I've been hitting more pans, and I'm like, I think that's what I want, is just to hit pans, but I'm not sure. So I'm going to go in with this brown color. And again, this is just, I just use it as primer outside the waterline. Then I was like thinking, like, do you want a Q&A? Like, ask me questions and I answer them? Or... So I see a lot of YouTubers do that, but that's like the higher YouTubers with a bunch of like questions and you answer them. But if you want, you know, to ask me questions, I would definitely make a video of me answering them. That would be fun. I don't mind at all. If you guys want to know more about me, go right ahead and ask me. I really do like, this is the crown. So I got this in like a Slay Glam box. And the crown makeup, it's really good. Crown brushes, I think that's what it is. I use like any liner for like primer. And that works. It's good. So what you got in your collection, it should work. I definitely want to go in. Well, I probably should go in. This has like an orange, like orangey vibe in this brown, and then this is like a brown. More like gold brown. I'm probably gonna go. I was gonna go with this brown, but I think I'm gonna go with this one because it has orange in it. Surprised my mom didn't even wear any of these palettes. She's like, I want them. I would totally give her any that she would want it. She's like, oh, I'm just kidding. I'm like, you can take any of these palettes. That's fine. I can repurchase them. They're fine. But these palettes work really good. I highly recommend these 35 pan. The 10 pans are really good. I still need to play with my Meadow palette. Meadow. And yeah. So I think the brown went really good on it. Next, I go with some kind of green. I was thinking about that orange, but that's really light. So many options. I'm gonna go in with this color right here. That one. There are names, but I'm not going to go back and forth reading them. Plus, they're small. So it looks like it could shift different colors, but it can't, you know. Like a duochrome. I try to make it like a duochrome, like without the shifty parts. Like you can't change different colors. What you see, what you get. I try to mix it like I almost have a duochrome, but I don't. That's really pretty. It's like metallic shimmers. I don't think they're like shimmers anymore. I think they're all just like metallics. That's just my thought on these. What other shimmer should I go? Should I brighten it up with blue? Because this blue is looking really pretty. I need to play with this. I don't know if I showed this in my summer. Oh, I think I'm wearing this already in my inner portion. So I'm just gonna mix those together. So the one. I think that's pretty. Always trust the process. If you hate it at the end, sorry. I'm gonna go in with this like holographic color and go in the inner portion just to make it a little different, but I doubt it'll make any difference. Okay, try to use as much as I can in this eye look. I really do love this. This is like, oh, again, a spicier Anastasia palette. You got more looks, you got, you know, more colors you can create. I'm trying not to buy it because I'm like, John, he'll buy me anything. He bought me like 2 Sephora palettes that are like 60s and 70s. And I'm like, are you sure? And he's like, yes, what makes you happy? And I'm like, okay. So yeah, whatever makes me happy, and palettes clearly make me happy. I'm like overflowing with my mini palettes right here, so they are out. I'm gonna go in with this like China brand from eBay. Like literally, these are China. Like you have to wait a couple weeks to months to get your products. But oh my gosh, are they worth it? I had this for like way before I moved. And I'm living in my house for 2 years, and I don't know, I get like, I don't know how people like not do this. They're like, I'm like, no, I actually have to pull my head. But, you know, they're really good. I just don't want to shop there anymore. Ilia is a good brand. It's just the wand is like different. It has like a comb right there, and then the rest are like bristles. I'm now using it underneath in my lower lashes. But they are really good. I wouldn't pay the full amount on this mascara. Mascara anymore, I wouldn't want to pay full price. Like, the minis are good. They last quite a long time. Like, I still have that Rare Beauty going strong. And that is like the 100 point from Sephora, and this is like smaller than a mini, and it's working fine. And I'm still wearing this lash primer. It's like turning pink though, but it still works good. But I think I highly recommend the Rare Beauty more than the Ilia. I just like the brush a little bit better. The formula is really good in both of them though. So if you're looking for a new mascara, but I think the mini one, the mini travel size are $11. Kind of okay, but if you can ever get like any high brand on sale, I recommend getting them on sale. But they do last still quite a long time. What I'm thinking, if I get to purchasing another mascara, Rare Beauty. Maybe the mini. I think I could splurge on $11 on a mascara. It's like you get a full size for that much, you know, so it's like kind of hard. So I do like this lash from L'Oreal, at Lash Paradise. It's really good. But wow, 42 minutes. That is the finished look. I really like it. I really like it. So yeah, like I'm gonna say $14. Sunkissed palette. I highly recommend. Very pigmented, blends very well. Didn't have any troubles with any of these. I just keep adding more and more color, and I love it. So yeah, thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment to my channel. This is a palette. Again, highly recommend. You get your neutrals and then you get color. I really like it. You get your brights, the middle, like neutrally pinky tones, and then you go into more of a color, but bright to dark. I like it all. They did this palette good, I think. I highly recommend any of their like $14 palettes. I think they're really good. So yeah, I'm loving this eye look. So yeah, thank you again for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment to my channel. That was an update of me and what I am planning to do this week. So you know what I'm trying to do this week. So yeah, bye for now.